Hey y'all, it is December the 16th, 2019, and I want to make this video pretty brief. Just wanted to make an announcement, touch base with y'all tonight. I know it's supposed to be a live stream, and for those who would have turned out for the live stream, I appreciate you and stuff, but we didn't have a live stream tonight. I actually got into a lot of research. Sometimes I just dive down little rabbit holes and I get carried away. Did that tonight, and I just wanted to make this brief announcement. Recently, as you might know, if you've been following, um, we've been covering a group that's made up. It's not real, and if it was real, it's just an embarrassment. It's a joke. It's supposed to be a gang. It's supposed to be a gang called Atomw4ffen, which is German for or atomic weapon. It's stupid. All right, basically, it's stupid and fake and made up. And even if it wasn't, it would be a joke, right? But it's supposed to be a white separatist movement. It's supposed to be a white separatist gang of people, and they want to create racial chaos between the races and stuff. Have a race war. They want to be at the bottom of it, but they want to get out of like they want to go hide in the mountains while race war pops off, and then after it's all said and done, they want to come out on top of America. These people, it's a made up group. This is entirely made up, what I'm saying. Okay, but that being said, that recently, this old man, James Nolan Mason, he was accosted in a park. I'm talking about recently, it's 2 weeks ago, by the news, King 5, whatever that is. And I'm sure it's been covered by different publications, right? They came out and said, hey, you're the advisor to Atomw4ffen. He's an old man. You can see the video, and he's like, I don't know what that is. And he's like, dude, I'm not an advisor to these people. I don't know who they are. And they were like, and they're like, we know that you're the advisor and stuff, you old man. We know what you're getting to the bottom of. And basically, they accosted him, right? That's what sparked my curiosity. I wanted to go find out. I was like, who is this guy? Couldn't find out. He's very much censored. It's not like he can have his own YouTube and stuff like that. But you can find some stuff on him and stuff. All right, especially a lot of old interviews. I dove into some. It's very interesting. This old man, he's pretty articulate. I gotta let you know. All right, and it's kind of interesting. And we are gonna dive into it. But specifically, I just got done listening to this Gorilla Radio 3.0 with some guy, and he was interviewing James Mason, and it was very interesting. Here's what I gotta let you know. We're gonna dive into it in the future, but if you wanted to check it out, basically they got a lot of things to say about the wildness and the craziness that we see all around us. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we talk about, this wildness and craziness, the moral decay and stuff like that, and stuff really reaching epic proportions as far as disastrous lows in our society, right? So they're speaking on that too, very articulate. Here's what I gotta say: they're gonna have like this racial separatist thing, which I honestly can't get with because I don't even think I would make the cut, you guys. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I can't be pure enough. It's like, dude, how pure are you talking about? And at the same time, I just can't get with it because I think that it's very simplistic minded. I think it's extremely simplistic. Think about it. You're thinking about people in generalities, basically. You're saying, oh, it's only the white people, and only the white people, if they were together, none of this would be happening. All this disaster that we see around us. I don't think it would be that simple. I think you would still have pirates. I think even if it's just white people, still Satan would get up into the white people just like he does today and make them do wild, crazy things. I don't think it would work, basically. And that's where I got to like, dude, that's where we have a difference. That being said, other than that, I really don't see much of a difference between, a lot of what we think, the common things we think about the nightmarish Twilight Zone situation that we've found ourselves in and what this guy's saying, right? He's basically, we have a lot that we agree about. You might say, "Oh, that's messed up. Are we supposed to be white supremacists now, or this and that? Do we have to follow him and his teachings now?" No, not really. Or I'm just saying we have a lot in common. Right. I think that's going to prove to be crucial because see, these people are put underground, right? They're censored for the most part. It's hard to get a hold of their different things. You have to really know how to search for it to find actually what they're saying. And then these kind of people saying what they're saying. And it is a white separatist thing. No, we can't get with it. I can't get with it. I don't know about you, but I can't get with it just because I wouldn't even qualify and I think it's too simplistic. I think there would still be pirates and all sort of criminals. If it was just white people, it would still be that. All right, so it doesn't make sense to me. But Everything else we pretty much agree on, probably. All right. Especially in consideration for all the people who run, say, the media, all the people in the politics who trying to tell us that everything's all right and that they're going to take care of us. We all seem to agree that these people are screwing us over. Every last one of us agrees that those people are screwing us over. They're trying to tell us, oh, they got everything covered, and don't worry about this and that, and don't worry, we're not under attack. We know we're under attack, all right? Every one of us knows that we're under attack, basically. All right, not to say that we're panicking over it. It's just very much apparent. When we say attack, we don't necessarily mean physical, but we're being censored. We're being like put underground. All of us. Here's the thing: they're gonna use Atomw4ffen just to get out of here. I gotta go make some money. Here's the thing: they're gonna use Atomw4ffen's fake made-up group to incriminate these white separatist people. All right. And when that happens, and they're gonna start attributing, like, anybody who's had any sort of connection to these white separatist people, they're gonna make them criminals. They're gonna make these people criminals, even though these people have really not done anything except talk back and forth to each other about this white separatist thing. All right, and it's like if you listen to what they're saying, they're not exactly calling for people's deaths and stuff right now. It's very interesting. They do want to do their. It's weird. It's weird. I don't even. It's definitely worth diving into. All right. And the problem is, okay, if these people get put underground, which they have been and kept there, they're going to be used as scapegoats. And they've said it themselves. They're going to be used as scapegoats. Yes, they are. They're going to make fake groups like Atomw4ffen, tie them to these groups, which are real, and then they're going to be scapegoats. Anybody who's ever talked to them is going to be scapegoats. Okay, here's what we do against it. If we were to try and get around that sort of maneuver, as far as using them as scapegoats to incriminate us, all right, we'd have to talk to these people. All right, we'd have to make them more publicly known. That's what we do. That would be our next move. All right. The thing is, we have more of an alliance to people who's totally against our existence, but they do so honestly. It's like at least they say, "Hey, we want to do our own thing." It's like, okay, fine. Those people over there are causing all sort of chaos. All right, these criminals and these perverts and stuff, and they're trying to censor all of us. They're trying to tie us all together. And if we're separate, if we don't have communication back and forth with this guy and James Nolan and also, all these other people who might be out there who are very much being censored, we don't agree with them. We're not supposed to agree with them. We need to hear what they had to say. Because if not, they'll be used against us. All right. And that's how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. They're going to be used against us unless we have communication with them, all right, and actually put them in the spotlight. We need to know, because here's the thing: if we did have communication with them, we would be able to analyze their theories and why they even think the way that they do. Most of us have no clue why they even think the way that they do, or what evidence they're going off of. We have no way to analyze it. All right, we need to make it more common so that we do have more ways to analyze it and perhaps even debunk it, and just like, it would get more of an insight into it and created an environment to where they can't be used against us as scapegoats. Meanwhile, they will be used against us. Atomw4ffen isn't a real thing, but it don't even matter, right? It's already, the wheels are already turning, and we know what we had to do. So I want to see more people talking to James Nolan Mason, right? I would love to see also prominent figures talking to James Nolan Mason, because if not, he's going to be used against us, and he already said that that's exactly what they're going to do, and they're going to use a fake made up group against him, all right, in which they control. It's like they got the fuse and they're about to light it. And James Nolan Mason, he's in the way, but he's going to be a part of that bomb, whether he wants to or not. All right, but we need to know who he is. So we're going to dive into it specifically with intent in the near future. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll be all over the internet and stuff, man. Let's see if they can ban us. It is December the 16th, 2019.